Hi there. You're about to enjoy the Chronicles of Tom and Jamie.
Hi everyone, I'm Kevin Mann.
Hi guys, my name's Annabelle Knight.
Hello, this is Becky Baldwin.
Hello, I'm Chesney.
Hey, what's up everyone? This is Braden from Say We Can Fly.
Hello everybody and welcome to the 126th edition of the Chronicles of Podcast. It is I, the bearded brummy Jamie, and joining me as always this week, as always, is this handsome fella right here.
Scotsman Tom, and welcome to the Chronicles of Podcast. Hit it. Yes, we're still on our own, so apologies. It's been a very torrid time. I don't know what's going on. Just hope everybody's okay, and hopefully we'll be resuming normal services soon. But Jamie, why the fuck do we hate guts and no other organ?
That's a fucking good point.
I hate your guts. Okay, why? Not my heart or my liver or my lungs? Just my guts? Just my intestine? Why my intestines? All of a sudden do you hate thus? Do they smell? Is it? It's such a weird. It's such a weird thing to say. Oh, I hate your guts. The rest of you's fine. Just look at your abdomen. Look at it there with its abdomen-y ways. Don't like it. Just absolutely hate your abdomen-y ways.
I'm sat here trying to think: is there a logical reason for it? But I'm other than I hate the fact you're brave.
I love what I also love is the idea of someone checking someone out when they start at the feet. And they're like, oh yeah. Oh, look at them legs. Oh, Jesus Christ, we're coming to the pelvis. Yeah, we love that pair. Fucking hate that. Look at the state of that. Oh yeah, the body, beautiful. And the face. It's such a weird just this area above thine ass and below thine diaphragm, can't stand it.
Fucking worst I've ever seen. I hate him. I fucking hate him. Why?
Love me. Oh, there's a moth in my room. That's brilliant, isn't it? Hello, Mr. Moth. You can die now. See you later.
That's our guest for this week.
It's Mothman. Yeah, it's just such a weird thing to hate. And I meant to actually look at the origin of this because I'm always curious to know what the origin of these are as to where these sayings come from. So I can imagine someone in like, gangster times on the floor and he goes, oh, Geppetto, I used to love you, but I hate your guts. You hate my guts? Giuseppe, what do you mean you hate my guts? Listen to me, Geppetto. All right, this area right here, that's all I can see whilst I'm pissing that blood on the floor here. On my guts are spilled out here. I can't stand yours.
Because yours are in your body and mine are on the fucking floor.
That's the last I hear from you, Giuseppe.
Giuseppe and Geppetto, greatest gangsters ever.
Yeah, one wasn't Italian though. One was a fake Italian. No, he was American Italian. Yeah, did not tell by the accent on the one who died. Yeah, you're not proper Italian. You die now. You put too much mayonnaise on my grandma's recipe. My grandma making the pizza, and you put too much fucking mayonnaise. You destroy it with sauce. I had to kill you. You have to die. Sorry.
Beautiful throwback.
You're so welcome. One of my favorite moments. So I've discovered this new fad that everyone's enjoying, which is, oh my God, I've made a chocolate maze, and what we're going to do with it is put it over a coffee machine and have the coffee go through the maze, and it melts into the cup. My idea just went, oh, lovely cup of coffee this. Because the chocolate would have fucking melted the entire way, surely. It's a lot thicker. Could you imagine? Oh, Nan, I've made you a lovely cup of coffee. I found some of these chocolate mazes that some people keep going about, so I thought I'd put one in your drink for you. Thanks, love. Oh, fuck, I've killed Nan with a chocolate maze.
I'll be honest, I've not seen this. I'm a little bit lost on this one, but it sounds fucking stupid.
But I don't know, you know how Belgians or Dutch people, they have that waffle that they put over the top and it
stroopwafel, yes.
Yes, that sort of thing. That's clever because it won't fucking fall into the cup.
No.
But these chocolate things that people can... Someone put a Santa, I think, in one as well. You know, those massive, giant fucking chocolate Santas. At least you could see that. But, yeah, it's an actual maze made out of chocolate. And the coffee runs through it and then falls into the cup.
Oh, okay.
Which is, it's like, I don't want to wait 15 minutes to have a cup of coffee. I just want my fucking coffee,
It's
please.
fucking cold by the time it finally got to the
Exactly.
bar.
By the time it actually fucking gets through the chocolate. But it took ages to melt, and I was like, that's definitely not all melted. There's no way. So if you have a sip of that, you're going to get like, this coffee. Oh, yeah, this is very nice coffee, this. Yeah, we've got it. And then your mouth fucking sticks together like peanut butter. You're so, yeah. I just, no. I don't know. Why fuck with coffee? Just leave it plain and beautiful as it is. You don't need to put, I know you're going to say, I don't like it. Can't stand
No,
this
I was
shit.
actually going to say, yes, we know I don't like coffee, but do chocolate and coffee go together? I know they get
Yeah.
chocolate coffee beans or whatever, but as a
they do.
drink?
I mean, a lot of people will be like, "Oh my god, coffee revels? Are you fucking sick? What's wrong with you?" But they're my favorite chocolates. Any coffee flavored thing ever is my favorite thing ever. Coffee cake, stunning. I had a cappuccino cake somewhere recently, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is unbelievable." Oh, Coffee One, it was at. Oh, nom 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 nom. I remember in year 8, I made. We were doing home economics, food tech, whatever you called it. And we had to make I think we had to make a dessert. And I went, I'm going really extravagant. I make coffee cake, and I put so much coffee in it. Nobody would eat it but me. And I was just
espresso cake.
Yeah. I think it's like double fucking espresso at this point. I was literally like, oh my God, I can't sleep. Oh my God, this is absolutely wonderful. Woo! Look at us all having fun. All right. This is the best time of my life. And by the time I got to year 10, I'd calmed down. But
I was going to say, is that with the coffee water?
the other thing I want to bring to the table today, right? Are you all sat down? Are you all chilling out? Are you calm? Did you ever do this as a child? Right? Me and Martin were in KFC yesterday, and he ordered, I don't know why, I think he's a maniac, corn on the cob in KFC, which is like, you could have had beans, you could have had gravy, and you went for fucking corn on the cob. Have you ever eaten corn on the cob like a cartoon or a typewriter?
Did you
ever do that?
No, because I'm not that mental.
Or cartoon, like,
spin it. I've done the spin it. Spin it, but
and you eat
not
the whole
like a
thing.
typewriter.
Oh, I used to do it all the time. Just find it a load of fun. And I also noticed that a lot of people have signs at wrestling shows now that say a certain wrestler eats corn on the cob the long way. And it's like, yeah, that's getting kind of boring, that sign now, because I've seen it so many fucking times.
I saw one during WrestleMania. I know we're obviously probably going to speak about this, but it said Roman Reigns eats corn dogs the long way. But I was like, isn't that how you eat corn dogs? I've never had one, but
yeah, why would we eat hot dogs sideways?
Yeah,
that sounds well. This is lovely. This
unless I read the sign wrong, I'm pretty certain that's what it said.
I'm pretty sure that's where corn on the cob was. I think it's corn on the cob again, but I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, it's like the idea of like
with the sound effects.
Oh, yeah, of course you have to. Otherwise, you look like a silent movie. You look mental. You kind of wait, like you did the whole eating thing and wait, and then the little sign comes up saying Tom is enjoying his corn on the cob. He's now about to do a typewriter motion.
I like how not doing the sound effects is what makes you sound like a mentalist. Not doing
yeah, of course. You'd be fucking insane if you didn't make sound effects when you're doing things. But still.
Oh.
The other really funny idea I had, just quickly before we get to the catch up, and how are you? Do you ever? I was in Jasper's car earlier, and he was playing Metallica, and I thought to myself, do you ever wonder if Kirk Hammett's just gone, oh, solo time? Wait, we have so many solos. What solo is it again? Fuck! And starts playing Fuel over like Moth to Flame or something, or like Unforgiven. He just starts playing like fucking Nothing Else Matters. So like, shit, I'm in the wrong. Because if you have so many fucking solos in so many songs, especially as you get older, how do you remember them all?
That is a good point. I wonder if that, unless it's just like muscle memory now. It's like, oh yeah, this is what I'm doing with something. Yeah, okay.
Probably. Unless you kiss when you get to like 70 odd and you're like fucking senile with your little fucking Zimmer frames, Judas Priest at the side, clapping you on with drinking their soup. And then you fucking start playing like, rock and roll on, I don't know, starts playing and they start doing like fucking November Rain solos. And you're like, wait, hang on. Isn't that Slashes? You all right? It'd be funny as hell. I think it'd be funny.
I do wonder though how these bands that have like shit tons of guitar solos in their career, how do they think of new ideas? There's only so many fucking notes on a guitar.
I suppose there's different ways to play it, I suppose. I don't know.
So they play it and they're like, "Oh shit, I did that one on the last album. Fuck."
I don't know. It's just yeah, absolutely. How are you, Jamie?
I'm good. I'm pretty tired because I've just finished work. But yeah, other than that,
This was your idea.
It was my idea.
Just throwing that out there.
I know, and I do appreciate the moving and recording date because if we did it yesterday, it would have been I'm fine, thank you. So yeah,
What happened to Jamie? What happened to Jamie yesterday?
It had one of his strops on. I don't know.
Why?
I was just in one of them. I think I was just tired. I was just like, I'm not in the mood for anything or anyone today.
Especially that ginger fucker. Jesus Christ. All he does is take the fucking piss. Just takes the fucking piss all the time. That's all he does. Listen to him fucking bang on about his bloody laugh. That's all he does. And thinks he's absolutely hilarious because he just fucking likes taking piss out of me. That's all he fuck. And I want to punch him in face. And anyway, I love doing this show.
In hindsight, it probably would have cheered me up, but there we are.
Lo and behold, he gets to talk about corn the fucking cob,
I
hating guts and no other organ. I mean, what's wrong with you? And listen to Giuseppe and fucking Geppetto have a bit of an argument for no reason whatsoever about mayo on pizza.
Just the fact you named one of them Geppetto, that alone would have cheered me.
Isn't he in Pinocchio?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why it's making me laugh because I'm just imagining the old man that made Pinocchio.
Oh, I made a Pinocchio. Now you fuck up my grandma's pizza. What the fuck is wrong with you? Your guts right there. Hate them. Can't stand them. Love the rest of you, though. That's why I only stab it in the guts area. I only stab it in the area here. The rest of you beautiful. Don't want to touch that. Love it. Love it. But I hate the guts area. That's where poo comes from. Don't like that.
But yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Just a little bit tired. How are you, my friend?
Yeah, fine. Absolutely fine. Just existing, I think, Jamie. Is the
Just
word.
existing.
Just breathing the air that we breathe, walking along the paths that were made for us all by the Irish. And I don't know, they paved, didn't they? That's all they did. That's all the Irish did to me. I was speaking to my the optometrist is Irish at work, and he said to me, "What's an Irish cocktail?" I said, "I don't know, Terry. What is an Irish cocktail?" I went, "A Guinness with a spud in it." Anyway.
That's so fucking stupid.
Anyway, but yeah, I'm fine, thank you, mate. I'm fine. I'm doing all right. All right. What's been going on with yourself?
To paraphrase your fine self, fuck all.
No way.
Since
Hang
we
on.
last recorded,
It's a good job I've sat down.
Oh no, right. Unless you count doing the weekly Asda shopping, I ain't done fuck all since we last recorded. I've had one day off, and on that day, I was just like, I'm not doing anything. So I sat down and played the PlayStation.
Apart from the cooking, the cleaning, and the hoovering, and the mowing the lawn, and looking after the kids. And...
Apart from the day-to-day stuff, generally I did fuck all. I just sat around. I was like, it's my one day off. I'm doing nothing. And that is what I did. But no, the one thing I have done is very rare for me. I've actually watched a shit ton of wrestling this weekend. I've watched Stand and Deliver, WrestleMania Night 1 and WrestleMania Night 2.
God, they were underwhelming.
No, WrestleMania Night 1 was underwhelming. WrestleMania Night 2 was fucking great. At least
It was all right. It was all right.
It was all right.
It was all right. The beginning was fucking fantastically phenomenal, and the end was fucking. But the rest of it, I was like, okay, cool. Does anyone know why Bailey's Egyptian now? Does anyone know why that's going on?
They did explain it. Michael Cole explained it on commentary, and it was the stupidest explanation I've ever heard in my life. Because there's some Egyptian park in San Jose where she's from.
Oh, right.
Does that mean if I'm a wrestler, I'm going to go out dressed as a fucking bull or something? I don't know. Like, what?
Yeah, weird. but like Mania, thing with WWE now is it's like, but they've been going on and on about how it's the Triple H era now. So
Yes.
you kind of think like, is this actually going to be decent now? Then
I think so. I've got high hopes.
we have always panicked at the disco the entire time, mate.
We do. The one thing that did make me laugh and bother me about WrestleMania though was the amount of fucking advertising. Like, my God. But the fact that they had the Usos wrestling and their dad, who's famous for giving people a stink face, and they're advertising with dude wipes, like, brilliant. What the fuck was going on with it?
That match was shit.
How? That was the one match I thought that is going to be great. Brother versus brother, grudge match. Fuck, worst match on the card. The 6-woman tag match was better.
Yeah, so it was all right, Mania. Sami Zayn was the only bit I cared about. So
That was a great match. I enjoyed it.
just the whole lead up to this whole Rocky 4 apparently or something. Martin was telling me was all Rocky based.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool as that was cool as fuck. That was so. But we won't go into too much detail because I don't know how many people have watched it, so we'll blab about it at a later date. But night 2 was it was all right. It's just never been as exciting. It just seems to be like match after match now. There's no like real segments or spots or anymore.
My only thing is, well, the video packages now are shit.
Are they?
Like, if I look back to like the days of the Attitude Era and like that fucking match promo for Austin and Rock at WrestleMania 17, still to this day, I get goosebumps watching that.
Yeah, but you'll never beat that.
Yeah, shit. Like,
I think we're just getting older, mate. I think that's all it is.
Possibly, and I think it throws me off when they go, "No, exclusive for supporters on Peacock. Here's a video explaining why this match is happening." Like, just to play the video, Michael Cole. Shut up. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, and Becky is now absolutely in love with Samantha Irvin.
Why?
She just absolutely loved her. She thought she was great. She was just like added so much to the night for her. Absolutely loved her.
She must need some fucking Hall soothers after those events, though. Yeah.
Like, fair play to her. She did night 1 and night 2 and the Hall of Fame and everything. Her voice must be killing her, like you said.
But I thought Stand Deliver was shit. The first 2 matches were amazing, and the rest of it was dog.
Yeah, it wasn't great. Was it the tag match? The first match was fucking great. I was like, yes, this is setting the bar. No, it's not.
The triple threat was great as well. Anything with Dijak in, you know it's going to be unbelievable anyway.
Very good point, yeah.
Yeah, so,
Maybe.
yeah.
Have you watched it all?
No.
No, okay. Anyway, what have you been up to?
So I've been watching a shit load of wrestling. So I watched Stand Deliver, WrestleMania Night 1 and WrestleMania Night 2.
Hey!
But other than that, mate, what have I been doing? I went and saw Paul for coffee on Sunday. I had 3 days off in a row. I was like, oh my God, I've been spoiled to do 6 days in a row in.
Oh.
God, I don't miss retail. Jesus. Anyway, so I went and had coffee with Paul on Sunday. I've seen Vicky. I watched all the wrestling I could. Bollocks. I've been out a lot, basically. I tried to see as many people as I could and do as much as I could
Nice.
in the 3 days. So it's been quite nice, man, actually, to be honest with you. Martin came over to watch Mania Night 2 yesterday. I went to go down to my tattoo studio because that's he's getting tattooed. He's having Scooby-Doo tattooed on his back of his arm. And we sat and chatted because he goes to the same artist I do. So he goes to Sean in Seven Swords. So I just sat in there and chilled out for a bit. And that, to be honest with you, mate, Rihanna in. So that's literally been my life.
The joy of being an adult.
Yeah,
Oh, Jesus, I don't know, it's my voice then.
The joy of being an adult. Oh, Tom, talk to me more about how you're adulting over there. I heard you hoovered. Oh, hoovering. God, the noise of the as you pick up big shit.
Always.
God, really gets me. My juice is flowing. Reminds me of that fucking South Park song. On Chef Aid, where Chef's like, with Mary Baxter burning.
Tonight is right for love with Mary Baxter burning.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Tonight is right for love. I wanna. He's got randomly sexual out of nowhere, just talking about working. Jesus Christ, Jay, you're right. I can see why you didn't want to record yesterday because you want to wait for Sexual Tuesday.
Sexual Tuesday. Sexual Tuesday, Jamie Westwood. That's what they call it.
Anytime after 10 p.m. for a late night recording. Fucking hell. It's TCO Pod After Dark.
I've just done 8 hours of adulting. I'm ready to go.
Oh, do you talk about mowing lawns? Oh, fucking hell. I think I might need to rest cock on shoulder. Oh, what are you like? What are you like, eh?
Can I say? Were we all caught up?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Braden from Say We Can Fly. Just letting you know, got a brand new merch store out there.
Please let me say the link. Let me say the link, please.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yes, you can say the link.
Yes,
all right.
Okay.
So the link for the shop.
So the link for the shop is www.saywecanfly.shop.
All right, good job, Seamus. So www.saywecanfly.shop, 10% off if you use the code.
Let me say the code. Let me say the code, please.
Okay, fine. You can say the code. If you use the code.
The code is The Chronicles.
What? No, it's not.
The Chronicles.
No, it's not. It's The Chronicles, Seamus.
Yeah, that's what I said.
The Chronicles at checkout, all right? You get 10% off.
10% off.
Yes, they know. They know, Seamus. Okay.
I'm just trying to help, all right?
Visit www.saywecanfly.shop and use code The Chronicles for 10% off your order. Available at participating Say We Can Fly restaurants and web stores. Some restrictions may apply, but probably not.
It's time for your favourite segment of the week.
Yes.
Is it Finkel or Einhorn? No. It's time for Callum's Treachings.
Do you want to know something? Callum will be able to tell you in Callum's Treachings.
Is cereal soup?
Ooh.
Hello, this week's Treachings come from the set of my own podcast, That Gym Couple Podcast, that I host with my partner Lucy, where we discuss all things gyms, fitness, gym anxiety, and a bunch of other stuff in between. If you do have the opportunity to come and check us out at That Gym Couple Podcast on Spotify and YouTube, we'd very much appreciate it.
Finkel or Einhorn? Anyway, Jamie.
Yes, sir.
What's Callum treating us this week?
We're lucky that arse and pubic hair stops growing eventually.
Yeah, I mean, could you imagine having to go to the barbers for that? Fucking hell. Hello, mate. Can I have a mohawk? I fancy a mowie. Yeah. I'm gonna then gel in it. And then you have to get like special fucking you wouldn't have to wear underwear. Could you imagine if you're wearing shorts? It's just like you can see like spikes popping out the bottom of the shorts and just like pubic fucking. I have a comb, mate. It's getting a bit thin. I'm going bald. I have to have a comb over. I'll just have a comb over, please. That's okay.
Pubic comb over.
Oh, because arse hair be weird. Worse.
Oh.
Fucking ponytail.
I'll put it in ponytail and get out back of trousers like a horse.
They're literally. Oh, I like your tail. That's really nice. That I love that. It's beautiful. It looks like horse. Can I brush it for you? It'd make kinks even weirder, wouldn't it?
I know, right?
It'd be kinks of that, like riding like a fucking pony. Woo!
I've gone on it, and it's not coming out like they normally do. What's going on?
Yeah. I might dye it pink or blue. Make it a bit gothy, I think. I might go for a gothic look. Give it a fringe. Give my penis a fringe. Just start singing My Chemical Romance out of nowhere.
That's something I'm never gonna be able to unsee.
It's got little drums below him.
Put a little black coat on it. Job done.
Yeah, give it a fringe. Yeah, Gerard. I do. If you call your penis Gerard, fucking hell, what's wrong with you?
That's a good.
You might just move to Marseille and fuck off. Bonjour, yeah, bonjour. Croissant disponible. Et pas au chocolat.
Wasn't that a thing like back years ago? People used to name their penis, or so we did when we were young. I feel like people used to do that.
I mean, I definitely didn't.
I don't think I ever did, but I feel like I know people that did.
Do you? I mean, I bet you they fucking called it whatever their name was, Junior.
Wouldn't surprise me at all.
I can't think of anything funny, so I choose my own name and put J and R at the end.
I feel like I know someone that did that.
Do you know what? I don't understand why Americans put the third after their fucking kids' names. What's wrong with you?
Way.
I bet you there's people before you. My name's Andrew Johnson, so they're going to be Andrew Johnson the second. Yeah, but I bet there's way more Andrew Johnsons than just fucking two of you.
Yeah, more than likely. My name's John Smith, the 642 millionth.
Hello, my name's Brad, the 7,456. I'm from Alabama.
That's just in my lineage.
And fucking annoyingly, I have to write it out in letters. It takes me ages. I'm still here signing my wedding certificate. I got married 15 years ago. I think I'm at the 400 somewhere. Yeah. What was the treat?
So how did we go from arse hair to this?
Oh.
Oh.
Anyway.
Anywho, yes.
Imagine if you had fucking cousin it penis.
Oh.
It's in there somewhere. Where? You want to blow it? Where the fuck is it?
I've got to blow all the fucking hair out of the way.
You're just in there, no here. It's like. Sorry about the jungle. Do apologise. Probably should have combed all that out. Is he eating banana again? Fuck, no, that's not a banana. Wrong thing. Right, yeah, that's not. They're not nuts either. They're not fucking nuts. Stop trying to crack my balls open. Jeffrey, calm down.
Oh, always makes me think of that scene from Scary Movie with a hedge trimmer.
I haven't seen it, so I wouldn't be able to. Yeah, sorry.
Basically, she's got massive pubes and he gets like a hedge trimmer.
Okay. Jamie, what else is counterintuitive this week?
We forget that throughout human evolution, someone was the last person to live their whole life naked.
Yeah. Oh, God. Well, I mean, they're a nudist now, so I bet they're still that person. I bet they're from that family. But yeah, that's crazy.
But nudists can't be nude all the time. Surely they have to put clothes on at some point. They can't just rock up to the parties with a cock hanging out or something, you know.
Oh, someone's blatantly done that, though.
More than likely.
The thing is, this day and age, you wouldn't say anything to them either. I guess.
I could never have the courage to do that. But I always kind of tip my hat to people that live that lifestyle.
I wonder who like thought of humans starting to wear clothes when we didn't come out that way, if that makes sense. So yeah. I wonder, like, you know, and I bet he got absolutely ridiculed. Oh, fucking naked Barry's here again. But he hasn't learned. Yeah. Fucking stare to him. Look at that. Why have you got that hat? I can't even believe it. I can't even believe they still see him tackle fucking walking around with that.
Saying that when it first started, we're probably like, look at that freak over there. He's covering himself up. What is he doing?
That's a good point, actually. I bet it's more like, oh, what? Why? What? Oh, really enjoyed looking at you. Okay. Yeah, well, you know, it's your choice, your body, your choice. Yeah,
that invented clothes. I fucking hate his guts. I'm gonna have to make something to cover them up. I can't see them anymore. I'm done.
I've had enough of that shit. Thank you very much. Especially that shit there. He keeps leaving them everywhere. Fucking wrong with you. Jesus fuck Christ, Barry. Jesus, I'm sick. I'm sick of you. No, I can't just use the hole in the ground like we all do.
I'm kind of intrigued now. What led to that decision to invent clothes? Something must have happened to go, do you know what? We need to cover that up, mate.
Well, the other thing I wonder about Adam and Eve as well, how they apparently started the human race or whatever, why they used leaves to cover up.
Yeah.
Because leaves won't just stay there. Sellotape didn't exist.
Oh, no.
They would have to have used something, I guess, that some sort of garment to be able to actually wrap around.
Not like the Bible pictures, it's just sort of floating, mysterious floating.
Yeah.
That's a really good point. What did they do in autumn when they were all like brown and crispy?
And died, yeah. And they're not getting water, are they? They're not getting any sort of, so that would crispify and die pretty damn quick. I don't know. It's all a bit weird.
Picking more holes in the Bible with Jamie and Tom.
I know. So interesting. When I know people are religious and they're like, "Oh, I'll check your podcast out," I'm like, please don't. You'll never like us ever again.
You'll probably stop being my friend.
Yeah, which is fine because but you might get a little upset, a little bit of cryy face, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, we should probably move on. And finally, Jamie, what's his counterintuitive this week?
Late stage capitalism gets a bad rap, but we forget that early stage capitalism had child labour.
Callum.
He's gone in fucking hard at the end
He
here.
really has. I mean, he has a point, but fucking hell.
I mean, it's still around.
It is in some countries. This is very true.
And just, don't you feel like really lucky sometimes that we were born when we were?
Yeah. Okay, God.
And that you didn't just lose your life fucking making trainers. Well, I wouldn't have made trainers then. What were they What were they making back in the day?
Kids are normally used for like sweeping up chimneys and shit, weren't they? Because of the
Oh God, yeah. Well, you've had a good run. Up you go.
You've had a good 6 years. Now you get the fuck up there.
I always find better like witch.
Yeah.
So does that mean the guys were wizards?
Yeah, you never saw them burning men, did they? It was always women.
Yeah. God, the human race was shit back in the day.
It's fucking weird, isn't it?
I mean, the human race is shit now. I mean, the human race has always been shit. I don't think it's ever been good.
Some of the shit we used to believe, though, is absolutely insane when you think about it.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, the fact that we were shoving kids at places. I mean, why would you want to sweep a chimney anyway?
Fuck knows. Like, but
you're just going to reuse it, or better clean that again. Unless it was clogged. I don't know. I can't think of anything funny this, to be honest with you, because it's a bit like, fucking hell. Do you really want to take the piss out of child labour?
Even we've got boundaries. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I'll fucking absolutely rip it out of a religious person, but Jesus, when it comes to child labour, mate, a bit too far, a bit too far. Can we go back to hating guts, please? Can we just go back to hating guts? Fuck me. That is, please bang on.
Like I say, he does have a very good point, though. He does.
This world is just insane on so many levels. Jamie, I don't want to touch it. I'm not touching it. Touching it.
I think we should leave that one.
Yeah, but Callum, again, thank you so much. Absolutely beautiful as always. We salute you, sir. We bow to your infinite wisdom and knowledge. It's graciously appreciated. The only problem is I have to follow this.
You do indeed.
It's time for Tom's Journal.
Ooh.
And welcome to another edition of Tom's Journal. Jamie, this teacher, Miss McCarthy, on Twitter, I asked my new class to write one thing they would like me to know before I start teaching them. This child wrote, I take a long time to do a poo. My record is 2 hours and 15 minutes.
I didn't realise my son Sam was in that class, but there we are.
Thanks, mate. That was just information I really needed to know right there. Is he putting fucking mayo on that as well? Jesus Christ. Don't you feel it's like Winter left the room and came back in yelling, oh, and another thing?
Oh, that's so fucking true. It heated up for a couple of days, and now all of a sudden it's have all the fucking wind.
I literally
nuts.
Watched a video from Harriet Pryor, who's a Sky Sports analyst. She does like reports from games and stuff, and she literally put a story today being like, "Why is it big coat weather in April?" It's like, exactly, my love, exactly.
I like that big coat weather in April. I like that a lot.
In 1866, Jamie, Liechtenstein's last military engagement sent 80 men to war. 81 returned, as they had made a friend. We all survived, sir. Oh, well, this is Kevin. Say hi, Kevin. Me sliding $5 to the zookeeper, and maybe one of these penguins ends up in my car.
You wonder if anyone's actually ever tried to do that.
Oh, 1,000,000%.
How much to buy one of them? Come on.
You know it's happened. You know it's happened. I bet fucking Joe Exotic was doing all the fucking tigers.
Probably. Well, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. I wonder what he's doing.
In jail?
Oh, yeah, he's in prison, isn't he? I forgot about that.
Imagine it's your day in court for a horrible crime you didn't commit. Your lawyer is late. You haven't even met them yet. The doors swing open. It's a golden retriever in a suit. Your heart sinks. You realise you are an Airbud 14, attorney at Paw. You weep.
That has got to be the most weirdest reference we've ever had on this show. Like,
Yeah.
Airbud. I forgot that existed.
Remember Cats and Dogs?
Yes, it was a great film. I still reference that most of the time.
Of course, you fucking loved it. And what? I don't even know why I expected anything less, to be honest with you.
Never seen the sequel, though.
Oh, okay. Weird. That's not you.
I know.
Hey, you wouldn't believe all of the Easter eggs I found lying in the grass outside this preschool. Fucking amazing.
Oh, those poor disappointed children.
I would actually love to have done that.
No, you
To see the reaction would be absolutely amazing.
Because you would have stood around over the road, you've been like, just eating them.
Lost your eggs? Where were they? Deep down, Jamie, I just want to touch an electric fence to see if it really works.
Do you know, I actually have wondered that in the past.
Have you?
I've never done it, but I've looked at it and go, is it actually electric fence? Or is it just saying that to try and put people off?
Probably. Imagine carrying a child for 9 months for it to turn 18 and spin its fucking car in Tesco at a car park every night. I massively fell over my words then as well.
What makes that slightly funnier is the fact that the other week Harrison was telling me about him and his friend in a car park in Gloucester.
Of course. Of course. Absolutely.
Both my sons getting grilled this week. Yes. Got anything for me to grill the other two?
So, what was the incident at your high school? Well, there was a kid at my high school that spent all of his time pretending to be Pikachu. One day, we heard screams coming from the field behind the high school. We all ran to see what was going on. The kid had decided to evolve into Raichu. Fucking brilliant.
I'm trying to think if I had anything like that from my school. Also, not people pretending to be Pokemon, but there was a lot of rumours.
I think mine was our art teacher covered our English class because our English teacher was sick, so he was substituting, and one of the girls walked up and punched him straight in the face. We're like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, that was a mental Thursday.
Oh, okay, I can remember something now. Actually.
Go on.
One of the science class, the teacher turned around and someone I actually knew, who was quite good friends with me, we were in different classes, just randomly picked up an onion that was in the science room for some reason and just lobbed it at the teacher's back. And I'm just like, all the other kids like, he did it. He got expelled. So was it suspended for a while? Yeah.
I'll say expelled. That's pretty hefty for a fucking onion.
But who the fuck throws an onion at a teacher?
Who throws an onion? Who throws an onion at a
Who
teacher?
throws an onion?
Billy did it. It was him. Tom, age 7. Do crabs think people walk sideways? Fuck it out, Tom, mate. Don't need this right now.
That's a fucking good question. I can see that being a treat. That is a really good question.
So I'm currently, right now, helping my wife look for the Lindt chocolate bunny I ate on Thursday.
We've all done it. I don't care who you are. Everyone in this world has done it at least once when the other guy goes, where's that gone? I don't know. Oh,
Yes. Well, didn't you have it in the cupboard? Wasn't it over here?
Whatever you do, just don't look in the bin.
Just don't look in my shit. All right? Because that's where you'll find it. It's bloody tasty and all. So, Billy, here comes. This is your driving test, okay? So what I need you to do is turn the car on. Me, all right, rubbing interior. You like that, do you? You fucking filthy instructor. Okay, we're done here. Jamie, why don't you sit still for a moment and imagine that you are simply a little goose coasting on the breeze behind your friends, on your way home to eat clover and honk at strangers and commit goose crimes.
I feel like if I'm ever having a bad day, that should be my relaxation thing to just chill me out. Just think I'm a little goose.
Beautiful, isn't it?
I like it.
It's kind of romantic in a way.
It is romantic and chaotic all at once. I like it.
We love it. My driving test went so well, they invited me to do a second one and a third.
There's got to be some idiot out there that's thought that. It's got to be.
Yeah, 16th time now. Fuck, I must be amazed at this. Wife. It's either me or the me. He has a name. Wife. Or the goose. Me. Say it. Wife. No. Me. Say his name. Wife. No. Why don't you love Tom Hanks? All the goose references today, Jamie. All the goose references.
I like it when Paddy went, driving instructor, goose. Driving instructor, goose. That was great.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right, I'll throw a massive spanner in the works for you then, shall I? Closes book. Slowly removes glasses and thoughtfully cleans them with a small cloth. I honestly don't think Waldo's in there.
Oh. It's about time we had a fucking stupid entrance, wasn't it? Yeah, there it is.
I'm sitting in my glorious. I'm just like, yeah. I love that moment. That was a great moment.
That was good. It was good.
And finally, for this week, me. Look, love, how can I impress your dad? Girlfriend, he's really into cars. Me, okay. Leia, her dad, lovely to meet you. Me, let's talk about Pixar's finest movie, shall we? And that was another edition of Tom's Journal.
Lovely to meet you, sir. Ka-chow.
Oh, and I've never seen it.
Have you not?
I've never, ever seen it.
It is a good film.
It's about getting into schools and talking to young people because, you know, I know that people can change. And it's about talking to people and getting them to understand and perhaps step back from violence and prejudice and whatever. And we just need to work together and keep on the good fight there.
Absolutely. Hey there, guys. We are ecstatically happy to announce that we are associated with the Sophie Lancaster Foundation.
The times are changing, and with the unfortunate death of Sophie, those changes have made a massive impact for the future. If Sophie was with us still today, I can guarantee what you are doing will still be reaching so many lives of young teenagers, young adults, and those who wish to be as different as possible. So thank you very much.
To find out more about this incredible foundation and all the work they do, and more importantly, how you can help, head on over to www.sophielancasterfoundation.com. Mr. Stevens, Mr. Stevens.
Why do I know that? Jurassic Park. Of course. Dinosaurs.
First song came to mind.
The Jamie. Fucking, this is awful. This is so awful. I might start this again. Jamie. My name is Jamie. My name is Jamie. My name is Jamie. I tried to lose yourself and fucked it royally.
That's not what that was.
Yeah, it was awful.
It's audience participation time.
Participate, bitch. Participate, bitch. Participate, bitch. I don't fucking know.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to participate in Jamie's participation challenge. This week, the question we've all probably pondered at least once in our lives: what would we do in the zombie apocalypse? So this week I said, in the case of a zombie apocalypse, where would be the best place to hide? We'll see you, Mr. Stevens.
So I wouldn't say the best place to hide. My best plan of action would be I'd get a massive fucking generator and I'd get a load of treadmills. So I'd probably go to the gym and I'd put the treadmills in a massive circle around me, consistently on.
That is clever.
That's what I'd do.
Like that. That'd be fucking hilarious as well.
It would be hilarious as well. I could just stand and chill. The only problem is, obviously, if you get a horde, you aren't getting out. If you've got no food with you, you're fucked.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, but at least you'd have a giggle before you die.
This is very true. Well, I think I'd survive a zombie apocalypse because I just wouldn't do anything.
It just wouldn't do it, blend in.
I just fucking, I don't know. I get like a really big machete or spear so that they're miles away from me and just keep jabbing over the head.
Go for about 10 of them if there's a horde. I
make sure I'm in a corner so there's nothing that can cover behind me.
Clever.
Yeah.
You get that in every zombie thing, don't you? It's like, I'm winning. Fuck, they're behind me. Yeah. There. Good thinking. I like it.
What are you?
The ball ring.
Why? Because they get lost.
Lots of hiding. Yeah, they'd probably get lost. Lots of hiding places. There's things to do if you get bored. There's food places. There's just plenty of choices.
Yeah, but the food places will run out of food.
Yeah, but you just go to the next one and just keep going. There's loads in there. Yeah,
I'm off to Coventry.
Fuck no. If you could rather get killed by the zombies than go to Coventry.
There. People of Coventry, did you hear that?
I agree. That's probably where the zombies come from, fucking Coventry. Anyway, let's get some audience answers. Nina Brian Hewitson. I'd hide in my bra, it's big enough.
I thought I did this. I see you.
Wesley Pike, a supermarket or a mall, Dawn of the Dead style. Yes, very clever, very clever. On the same wavelength. My son, Harrison. Well, I'd start by going to a camping shop, get some basic supplies, and just live off the land. I'd find a machete just in case I do come across any zombies, and I'd find somewhere with ponds and fish for food. I'd also borrow someone's car to get around, and I'd find a fuel can and siphon fuel tanks. And yes, before anyone asks, I have thought this through on many occasions. Yes, sounds about right. Sounds about right. Very Walking Dead style. I like it. I was going to do that on next, but I'm going back to that one because it really makes me laugh. Lisa Ems, I'm not hiding. I'll just blend in. Fair. Think more of yourself, Lisa. Gemma Williams, hide. I'm going to come out swinging. I've got my frying pan. Let's fucking go. Why not just take them on? Head on. Why not? Paulie Dobson, tiny boat just off the coast. Sorted. Very clever. Can zombies swim?
No.
No, there you go. Sorted.
Could you imagine? No, there's no way. They're dead. It's going to walk.
Phil Jolly in probably the stupidest yet cleverest answer. I'll hide behind them. Abby Lloyd with a genuinely very clever answer. The cash office or ATM room in a Sainsbury's, because they have two separate doors that you have to get through with 2 keys. Clever. And yes, I remember going in one many, many years ago. Yes. Graham Arnold, he's thought it all out. I'm moving to Skegness, so if and when one does break out, or there's another pandemic, come to think about it, I'm getting on a boat and I'm casting off. I'm going to live as a pirate Viking raiding coastal towns for supplies by day, and they're getting rocked gently to sleep by the waves just offshore at night. Thought it through. Hannah Mae Jones. I don't have enough characters. I literally mapped out a 5-year plan at uni, and every now and again I revisit it to update it. Helps that I'm a good shot, to be fair. If that is true, Hannah, you're an absolute fucking legend that you have an up-to-date zombie apocalypse plan. That is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh. Amy Mousy, we're a top floor flat and we have bows, so I guess I'll just make some arrows to go with the bows, I guess. Clever thinking. Clever thinking. Kim Ashton, she's got a lot of faith in you, my friend. I'm going to find Tom Stevens and ask for his advice and hope whatever it is, you can go with him. Because while I'll be thinking outside the box, Tom would be 6 boxes away thinking about something that the rest of us mere mortals hadn't even considered. She's got a lot of faith in you. I'll give you a few more. Jojo's so crafty. Well, I can't be asked to hide anywhere, so I'll probably just start basting myself ready. Really made me laugh. Ryan Williams. I've actually talked about this with my buddies and my co-workers quite a few times, like the last 15 years or so. I would go to my place of work, which is in the Great Mall, because there's only 2 exits to worry about. There's a lot of wood inside the restaurant I work to make barriers, and everything is uses solar energy. So great. But when the power does go out, I've got energy. I would probably use them. I'll probably use there because A, there's a place to stay because, like I said, they have solar energy. And if I could figure out how to get to the food court at the very least, I've got food. I then barrier off the food court because then I'm stuck there. A few months worth of food in there, sorted. And then maybe a bit later I could tunnel my way out and go to some places like Home Depot or something.
Nice. I think B&Q would be a good shout, or Home Depot, so where you got nail guns and drills and shit and saws.
B&Q is a good shout. That's very good shout.
You could climb up the fucking rafter things.
Yes, that's very true, because they're fucking tall and them zombies ain't getting up there.
Nope.
Last but not least, it's Mr. Mali Malpass. I am immediately unaliving myself. I'm not going to pretend I'm a fighter with the will to live in a zombie apocalyptic world. I'm too pretty and I'm too lazy to survive.
Fair.
Gotta admire that honesty, Mali. Gotta admire that honesty.
No, absolutely. But thank you to everybody that participated in Jamie's challenge. We absolutely appreciate the arse out of it massively, as we do on a weekly basis. So thank you so much. But if you enjoy Jamie's participation challenge, Callum's Treachings, Tom's Journal, the all right, and the interviews, you'll enjoy the other 112 editions of the Chronicles of Podcast, wherever you get your podcasts from, Spotify, Google, or Apple. But mainly, we would love for you to come and join us on our social media at TCOPod or at the Chronicles of Podcast. You'll find us on all socials, or come and subscribe on our YouTube at the Chronicles of Podcast or at TCOPod. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell to get notified when new videos are released, and comment to your heart's content. That's all social media at TCOPod / the Chronicles of Podcast and YouTube at the Chronicles of Podcast. Jamie, did you have something you wanted to say?
Yes, I wanted to say thank you to a few of our friends. All the music you heard on today's episode was brought to you by one man, and that man is Mr. Matt Roberts. Go check him out on all social medias at Matt Roberts Music. Tell him we sent you. Go check out his back catalogue. Massive thank you to Matt. Been there since the start. And of course, we have to say a massive thank you to Mr. Braden Barry and his SayWeCanFly.shop. Head on over to SayWeCanFly.shop. Take a look at all the beautiful pieces of apparel, the signed lyrics, the CDs, whatever it may be. Add it to your basket and add that discount code, The Chronicles, and get yourself 10% off your order. And of course, we have to say a massive thank you to the Sophie Lancaster Foundation. They are stamping out prejudice, hatred, and intolerance everywhere. And I mean everywhere. This is not a UK issue. The alternative community are being treated differently worldwide, and it's time to put that to an end. If you're unfamiliar with Sophie's story, head on over to sophielancasterfoundation.com. Familiarise yourself with that story. Share it to the world so they can help fly that flag like we do on a weekly basis. And last but not least, massive thank you to this handsome devil right here.
Kawaii. Thank you, James. Massively appreciated. Right back at you, my friend. Right back at you. Another superb edition in the bag.
Absolutely.
Next week, everybody, we should be back with guests. Right?
Fingers crossed.
Everything. Can we keep everything crossed? Next week, we should be back with guests. And then going forward, we should be back with guests. All right.
We've got 3 booked in, so
can we
fingers
all
crossed they happen.
Okay, so we're going. This should be all well, all things going to plan. This should be your last show with just us. All right. So
and the Mothman.
Anyway, and Mothman. I don't know where he's gone now. He's probably enjoying some supper over there. Just enjoying supper, Mothman. Okay, lovely. Anyway, as for this week, we shall see you all next week.
Goodbye, everybody.
Ta-ta! Bye.